This is Darren, the Sensible Angler. We're here at the ICAST show in the Snag Proof booth, where we're going to talk with a certified pro in the bass fishing market, Bobby Barrack. Let me ask you, Bobby, about some of this new product you've got called Bobby's Perfect Buzz. What's new about this product, sir?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is, it's got the best of both worlds here, you know. Frog fishing, everybody loves to frog fish, everybody loves to throw a buzz bait. The coolest part about this right here is it's a combination of a buzz and a frog. So those of you that like to throw horny toads, rage toads, whatever it may be, something that paddles and comes across the surface, those things are awesome, but when you stop, they sink. The regular frogs, you usually twitch them across the water pretty quick, or you slow walk them like this. They have a minimal amount of presence. If you have a 5, 10, 15 mile an hour wind, a lot of times that bait doesn't have the presence that you need to attract that bass from a distance.
Okay.
That's where the buzz blade comes in. The Bobby's Perfect Buzz, we've been playing with this in Northeast Texas for, wow, years. Probably since the early 90s. And a new feed, we used to just use the regular skirt in the back of the frog.
Okay.
But now what we've done is we've incorporated some paddle feet in the back. They kick in a kicking motion like this, kind of like the horny toad, the rage toad, you know, all them other deals like that.
Right.
But this thing right here, one of the coolest lily pad baits that you're ever going to have. If you're throwing through bulrushes, if you're throwing through toolies out in the western states, whatever it may be, matted eladia, hydrilla, milfoil, whatever it may be, stay on the outer edges of that stuff, or where you have big pockets and holes inside that, or even small holes the size of a basketball or 2 basketballs together. You throw this guy beyond the hole, buzz it up to the, and then a slow buzz across. I like to wind this thing just fast enough to get those legs kicking like this. A lot of guys like to wind it a little bit quicker to where you have a lot of erratic action. But what I have found, if I wind it too fast, I get a lot of fish that will blow up on it and not eat the bait completely.
Really?
If I get them to eat, I hold my rod at about 9 o'clock, which will elevate that blade just about like that, and you'll get a perfect churn across the surface of the water.
Okay.
About 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock with the angle of my rod. And when they eat it, they stomp on it. They absolutely crack it, and it is really, really cool. Drop the rod and swing, okay?
Excellent.
When I'm throwing this bait, I throw it with nothing less than 65-pound braid.
65-pound braid.
65-pound braid. 50-pound braid will work. The only problem with 50-pound braid, I feel, is 50-pound braid's a little thin. You can get a little more distance with your cast, but after you catch about 15 fish, you need to retie that, because that 50-pound braid is a little bit thin. You keep popping that, keep swinging on it, good fish, and it will eventually cut through itself and that knot will break.
Okay.
65-pound, you don't have that problem. It's the diameter of about 12-pound test. You can catch them all day long with 65 with 1 knot.
Oh.
So, but with the 50, you can throw a little bit further, but after about 10, 12 fish, just clip it, retie it again, now you're good.
Excellent, Bobby.
Right?
And I'll tell you, this is going to be available for your consumer in 2011, late 2011?
Yes.
Excellent.
It'll be ready the fall. We've got 6 colors. We've got a white one. We got brown bullfrog. We've got the sexy frog. We've got money, which is green. It's got a clear belly, and it's got clear legs. Excellent for super clear water. We've got the black one with the black blade, and of course we've got Fred. And Fred's got the little blast of orange right there on the chin. And lately that one's been.
So that gives your angler a lot of choices and a lot of variety, and
But
you can catch the big ones too.
You bet. You bet. So, I mean, me personally, I've caught them up to, this is the biggest one that I've caught on the Buzz Frog, and I have.
How big is that?
That one that one was 9.7.
Wow.
And I have not caught one over 10 pounds with it, and my team partner, Dan Fonte, we had a tournament on the California Delta the first week of April this year.
Right.
Restore the Delta. And Dan got 2 bites on it. He had a 10 1/4 and one almost 10. His son Travis, 8-year-old, caught one almost 8 pounds on a Cinco. They dropped 37.73 on the scales for 5 fish.
So you're telling me,
2 of them
oh
were
my
perfect
goodness.
buzz fish. He had 2 for almost 20 on the perfect buzz. So It's a big fish bait. It gets a lot of bites. A lot of fish will be caught with this bait from now until the end of time.
Well, you heard it right from the source, folks. That's Bobby Barrack representing Snag Proof's new line of Bobby's Perfect Buzz. You can find out more information about Bobby's Perfect Buzz at www.snagproof.com, and ordering information is available for dealers and distributors at thesensibleangler.com.
We also have demonstrations, a little bit of demonstration pieces at www.fishdelta.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Bobby, and you go out and catch them all now. You hear it?
Thank you. I don't know if that's